Right, you guys make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
Well, I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him. Make sure you do. Still best content coming out. You know how it is.
Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. And yeah, welcome back to From Out West. Obviously, today we're on a Monday because West Ham United have decided to play on a Tuesday. Well, they haven't decided, but you get what I'm saying. Another Tuesday night where I have to go to a game. I did not ask for this. But there we are. We're back on a Monday instead. So we're always bringing you the content. Elijah, how you been, man? How you been?
You know how it be, fam. You know, just trying to make more content, trying to do the normal shit. But I can't complain, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Big up to AJ. Big up Max and he's on the skip, by the way. Yeah, I saw
Appreciate it. Yeah, I tried the thing where I uploaded it, but I didn't send the noties out. Because like, when you upload videos, you can choose whether you send out the notifications or not. So I was like, you know what, let me see. Let me see if I don't send out notifications, how the video's doing it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it does. If it makes any difference. If it doesn't, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, like I didn't even know you could do that. So that proves how far I am behind YouTube.
Fair. But yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Like big up Nick as well. Sometimes it's a different ways of uploading videos. Is like when you find that strategy. Like for me, like I've always figured with this channel, I have to premiere videos for them to reach the right audience, for them to reach my actual audience or whatever. Whenever I do a video, I have to premiere it, whether it's straight away or whether it's scheduled. With my reaction channel, I just have to schedule it at a time. Like it's different for both channels. When I've tried doing the other way around with both channels, they haven't hit the right people, which is something you got to figure out on YouTube. It's some of the weirdest things when it comes to YouTube where you got to figure out that type of shit. But yeah, it's done, but it's part of the fun, I guess. It's part of the fun. But speaking of YouTube, funny enough, it's like the reason why I titled it this is because like I did an open mic the other day. I actually can't remember which day it was. I think it was Friday. I can't remember. I can't actually remember myself. But it was kind of like expanding on my stance to do with football YouTube and just general just my general stance on it. My general feelings towards football YouTube and stuff like that as well, because it's been an interesting time on YouTube, man. It's been an interesting time. I think the game has gone past me, has gone past my type of channels, etc. But it's also gone past the content that I've been doing for the past year or so. But also because I've been in other communities and stuff like that as well. It's kind of like changed my outlook on things of the type of content I want to do, and because I'm not seeing the progress I want to see, because it's very difficult as like a West Ham fan, for example, to blow up the same way other people do, because we're not in the headlines like that. It's like something you just have to figure out as a content creator as well. And I had to do an open mic eventually because it's been a very, very long time since I've done one. I think the last time I did one before the one I did was 2 months ago, talking about mental health. And it's just a case of clarity. It's just a case of clarity. I enjoy doing the open mics, but it's the longest one I've done yet, because the way football YouTube is going, the way football's going, and the way YouTube's going altogether, the shit has to change. Like shit has to change when it comes to the individual channel. Like you have to either evolve or be extinct, etc. But you got to evolve in your own way. And I've talked multiple times about the way of doing content to other people before and stuff like that as well, and what to do next. But like for me, when it comes to football YouTube, it's like about finding your place when it comes to any community. Like for me, I thought I found my place until I realized if I really find my place, I'll be going down the same rabbit hole as everyone else. Where I feel like I'm making the same content as everyone else. I'm not being myself. I'm not being original. And I didn't want to do that. So you kind of have to like look into your own lane. And that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm going to talk about the evolution of the channel as well, or like the rebrand of the channel, given the fact that West Ham could get relegated. It does affect the channel. Like, and I received criticism from some prick in the comments before, with a guy wanted to fight me and he pushed out about, you only care about your channel and stuff like that. I'm saying it's part of it. That's what I'm saying. It's not the main thing, don't get me wrong. I care more about the club than the channel. because I've had the. I know you probably won't agree with like your side, but like
yeah, I don't know, bro. I care about my channel more.
no, I hear it. I hear it.
Like,
The thing is, I am getting there, but the problem is, it's just like I've had to listen. I haven't been supporting GVO Mikes for 22 years. I've been supporting West Ham. You know what I mean? Like that's that's the way it's been. So it's like I don't know. Like put it this way, without the camera, I think it'd be fine. To be honest,
that's why I put my channel first, bro. If Tottenham folds, I'd be fine, bro. You know, wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
No, I get it. I think the problem is for me is that I don't know. Maybe it's just too much of what, like, you're too much hope, and it's not really enough hope. And the thing is, I'm not even living in hope. But it's like it's the delusion side of hope. It's the delusion side of hope.
It's the hope that kills you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally the hope that kills. It's literally the hope that kills, and that's the thing when it comes to YouTube. I think it's about finding your place, and it's very difficult to find your place in this community when you support a club that, for example, if I lose, put it this way, if I lose, yeah, my match reactions do better. But if we lose this much, the long term, it don't mean shit. Because no one is watching a match reaction of like Hull City away, Sheffield United at home. Nobody is watching that. They're not. That shit will get put in half. So you have to find other ways of like getting around it due to what due to what you can find, due to how you find yourself when it comes to character wise. Because like football goes, then what? If football goes, then what? You have to evolve yourself. That's a big up to the god. Okay, man. Okay.
Sure.
Very random. But bro, I can't lie. It's literally just about finding your place, and that is my whole thing when it comes to
I feel more isolated than I did before, innit? You know, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to go out on a limb and say, it's fake friends or you know, like shit like that, because I feel like that's too harsh of a stance. But I don't know. It's weird because I don't know. It's like I know a lot of people, and like I don't know. I've been making videos on my own and doing YouTube on my own for so long that it's like I was happy to be part of a community where like there's a bunch of YouTubers and we can all like help each other and stuff like that. But as time has gone on, bro, it's like I don't know. Part of me kind of I don't know. It's like it's being part of a community, but like what's worse, like being a loner or being a loner in a community? It's like part of me would rather be a loner, like just by myself, because then at least I'm just on my own instead of watching everyone else be part of a community, getting the benefits of it. You know, people putting each other on, people like watch like the same viewers in each other's streams and all of that. And instead of me just like seeing all of that, I could have just been in my own kind of bubble.
Yep.
You know, and I don't know, as when you're trying to grow your channel, there's obviously there's multiple ways of doing it, but you know, it's kind of weird because if you don't fit what other people need, then you're not going to get what's required, you know? And it's annoying because like you want to be yourself, as like most YouTubers want to be themselves, innit? But if being yourself doesn't get you any like long-term help because you don't fit what other content creators need for their style of content, then you can't be yourself at that point because you're not going to get any help. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. And that's pretty much been my experience looking through like the community, because just being part of the community, you get to find out a lot of shit and like find out about people and what people have done and what people do and how people move, and you just get to watch in it. And that's probably like the best thing for me, is that I can just sit back and just watch, so I can find out how people operate without having to say shit. And for a lot of people, bro, if you just don't fit what they're looking for content-wise, bro, you just don't get hit up. Like, it doesn't matter if you're cool behind the scenes, doesn't matter if you're friends, doesn't matter if like any of that, like how close you are, bro. If you can't do what could potentially max out in viewership count and eventually money count, you could very easily just not get hit up, you know, like, and then friendships go stale, bruv. You know, it's just kind of how it be. And it's understandable, to be fair. Like, let me first get that out of the way. It's understandable because at the end of the day, if you're trying to do YouTube to make it a career, make it a living, then of course you want to maximize your money. So I do understand it. But it also just feels like weird. You know, it also feels like, especially as someone who like tried it a bit, it's kind of like eye-opening in a bit, like just to see how it goes. And it's like, damn, I'm just looking at how people have been, like, whether they're Tottenham creator or any football, it doesn't really matter, the football club, but it's just the principle in general and how things are with YouTubers, how certain YouTubers move, and it's like, damn, raw, like you really just dropped this person, you know, or like, damn, like
Yeah.
I thought you lot was cool. What happened? You know, and it's like, damn, I know they're not like this, or they're not like this person or that person, but it's like, yeah, damn, like what happened to them? You know, and a lot of times you just ask her. You see a lot of smaller channels, and if they don't get with the program, it's like there's another person that can get to a K. Like for example, I have 1.5K,
Mm.
and like it's not hard to get 1.5K. Like, especially if you know people, you can get that shit in like a month. You know, so if it's not like I'm some valuable asset, let's say, to like any type of show. Like if I was to go on like the Football Terrace, or if I was to go on like, I don't know, Never a Foul, or like Footy Judge Mo, or some type of channel like that, like I'm not a big asset to them. You know, like at the end of the day, if I don't do what's required or what they feel like is required, or I don't act a certain way, bro, there's gonna be someone else with 1,000 subs who can do exactly what they want them to do, and they'll just pick them because it's like it's not a big deal to them, you know, and that's just how it be. And I don't know, man. The shit just don't feel. It feels like a rehearsal.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't feel like even, and it's to a point. Even like when it came to people who I thought like I was cool with, and we had like a solid relationship, it's like I look at it and I'm like, okay, you basically just rehearsing people. It's like X Factor, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like Britain's Got Talent, YouTuber Got Talent. That's pretty much what it feels like. You just out here, and if they like you, they keep you on. If they don't like you, then goodbye, innit?
Yeah.
And it's
Perform,
like,
donkey. Perform.
yeah,
Perform,
perform. See if you do well. If you're willing to do what's required. If not, then we'll find someone else who's similar channel size or bigger who can do it. You know, I don't like it, man. It really feels like a fucking. It feels like either a performance or a job.
Mm.
You know, and I don't know. The more time that goes on, the more I kind of want to be a loner again. You know,
Do you
because
think your channel would have benefited more if you was a loner and you stayed as a loner?
potentially, it depends on the type of content I did. To be honest,
If it was like your current channel
yeah,
with this space you're in, and you had the choice, and you went with the loner thing, do you think you would have benefited more? Like,
I think so, because there was a period of time where my goal was to go on other channels so I could get accepted, or I could feel accepted in the Tottenham community. And then going into this season, I wanted to become like someone who's a bit more known across football YouTube. I feel like if I had taken that energy and put it into just my channel and like not really collabed with people and anything like that, and just, or like I'm just streaming on my channel, uploading on my channel, keeping myself to myself. I mean, that it probably could have produced better videos, more videos. You know, I wouldn't have to go on so many channels and do all this kind of stuff. And I don't know, maybe, I mean, we'll never know. It's a hypothetical. Maybe I would have produced another banger, you know, viewer wise. Like, we never know. But one thing I do know is that I have a decently sized channel. I'm also not, I don't care as much about making YouTube a career anymore. So if anything, it's kind of set me free from the trap, because I don't have to be recognized by football YouTube anymore. I don't have to be, you know, at the forefront of the Tottenham YouTubers anymore, because I just don't care as much. You know, it's just life goes on. I get older. I have more responsibilities. And the main thing for me now is just ticking off boxes, you know, like using my creativity, which I can't use in my job, to put it out into the world, which is why I'm doing something new instead of just ranting about Thomas Frank, which will probably get me views at this point because we're about to get relegated. I'm doing skits now. I'm moving away from Tottenham. This is the best time to talk about Tottenham because we're in a fucking relegation battle. This is the best time to talk shit about the manager, talk shit about the players, talk shit about other YouTubers who was that I could have made a video clipping up Sava because he was telling me I don't know what I'm talking about when we first hired Thomas Frank, and I said, oh yeah, I think he's a fraud. And they were laughing at me. Him and his boy Perchy were laughing at me. I could have clipped that up and done a got you moment and got hella views from it. But it's just what's the point now? I just don't have the energy to be doing all of that tit for tat shit just for the sake of, you know, people who don't like Sava to sub to my channel now. You know, people who don't like, or people just to view my channel now just because they think I'm against Sava. More time, I'm cool with Sava. You know,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like I don't have to worry so much about YouTube politics anymore and not saying certain stuff to potentially offend someone, or not saying, you know, like not mentioning things because someone might get upset. I can just make my videos if I'm by myself. You know, if I'm self-sufficient, it's like being like owning your own business. So many people want to own their own business because they don't have to worry about being fired. You know, yeah, you can say what you want, you can do what you want because it's your own business, it's your own risk. And it's as time goes on, I just see BA, man. It's just so political. You know, there's people if you collab with certain people, you can't collab with others. You know, if you
it's like the rap game now, isn't it?
Yeah, like if you click up with it's literally the Bloods and Crips. I think I said this on a number from out west. It's literally just it's literally the hood. It's Bloods and Crips, and you gotta pick a side. When you're coming into football YouTube, you gotta pick a side.
You gotta check in.
You all do the same shit. Literally, you all do the exact same thing. Whether it's panel shows, whether it's the same takes, the same opinions, everything about YouTube is the same. Whether you choose to go down the I'm gonna collab with the Lee Gunner side, or if I'm gonna collab with the Football Terror side, it's all the same shit. You just pick. You're both gangbangers, bro. You both do drug deals and you commit felonies. But the problem is, you just pick. What do you wear, blue or do you wear red? That's all it
red
is.
Red bandana, blue bandana, brother. Like,
it's like I can't be asked with dealing with that shit. And it's like the more I would have to go into panel shows, the more I'd have to go into all of that kind of stuff, the more like I'd have to be forced to make that kind of decision. And it's like, bro, I don't want to do that. I just don't. And it's the more time that I affiliate with other YouTubers, not only do I feel like they don't want to put me on because I don't do something that they require, which is fair because at the end of the day, it's their channel. But at the same time, I'm not willing to commit to all these games and shit like that. I'm not trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be on the sidelines, chill, and do my own content because at the end of the day, no amount of shout outs can get me paid. No amount of raids can get me paid. It'll get me more views for that one stream, but like that's one stream where I'll get like an extra £1 or something for a raid, bro. It's like that's not gonna get me nowhere. That's gonna pay my rent. I'd rather just say, you know, fuck all of this because people could talk nice, but it's not like I get that much help anyway. It's not like people care about my channel anyway. So I'd rather just put the energy into what I can control, do my own type of shit. And, you know, to the people who actually like care about my channel in any kind of way or show me any kind of real love, then I'll pay that back tenfold. But I'm not about to, these men can talk shit about whoever they want to, that's fine. I'm not about to get into any of that because personally, I don't care, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I don't care because everyone who's beefing each other does the exact same thing as the other person. They just think they're righteous.
Yeah.
So I'm not righteous. I'm just me.
Like big up to everyone in chat. Big up Tony. Big up Cheelan. Big up Nick. Big up AJ. Big up Melon. Melon asked like, "What do you mean loader thing?" Though it's like just solo stuff.
Yeah, like not really collabing, just doing my own kind of content, and not really like going on panels or going on other people's channels or that kind of stuff. That's what I meant by loner.
Do you know what it's like? So my perspective is a bit different, but I've talked about this on the last open mic, and I've talked about this on the From Out West before. I'm not going to expand on names. I'm not going to expand on specifics either. But the worst part about doing this YouTube thing is when people try and do the extra lies so they can keep you as being friendly. And it's the whole, like, we should work or you should come back on. I'm going to show you that we should work more often. Louder talking. Because I can tell when people are doing that for, like, just to be friendly for the sake of being friendly, and I can tell when certain men are just forgetting and they're busy. I can tell by the character, by the way they act towards you afterwards. Because if they never talk to you again after that, I can't lie, they're just forcing it. A lot of the people that you guys think like are like, oh my god, I'm so nice. It's just not true. Like, it's just not true. It's whatever benefits them. And I thought about this in general life, about everything in life is about what benefits them in general. Like, everyone just uses to what benefits them, and it's very obvious. But I'm not holding it personal, but it's just the truth. It's like, once I heard that for like the fourth, fifth, or sixth time from a YouTuber, when they're like, "Oh, let's do this or whatever," and I'll shout you for this, and I'm like, I've heard this story before. You're putting in that extra effort to chat shit. I don't care about working. At this point, I did not care about working with people. This was like, last time I heard it was probably like September last summer. And I'm like, I know I'm probably never going to collab with you. In my head, I'm like, when getting this, like, getting these words from you, I know I'm never going to work with you. Just for the fact you're not going to shout me. Like, it's just as simple as that. You're not going to shout me. I know you're not going to shout me. But I'm like, I would just be like, cool. Yeah, bro, just whatever. Like, if people do want to shout me, they can shout me. Like, a lot of people have either my number or social media. Feel free to shout me. But most of the time, I don't care. I'll be real, I don't care. You don't see me on many channels as much. It's not because it's like a personal thing. I'm cool with a lot of content creators. But one, it just doesn't, like, nobody has to force the collab. It doesn't have to, like, you don't have to get me on for the sake of it. And it's completely fine. I just don't mind not being on other people's channels. I don't mind being on other people's channels. I don't care either way. If we get along already, we get along. It's going to be a good stream. But it's when people do the extra mile thing and you're not going to put the extra effort in. Just like, I don't want your extra effort. Just be like, that was a good stream. Thank you for coming on, and shut the fuck up after that. Please do not talk to me afterwards. I have no interest in talking to you. I don't have any interest. I do not care about having an extra conversation. You see, the people that know me properly, like in real life, they know I'm not a small talk person. I'll go quiet at times and just analyze it. And sometimes I'll speak when I have an opinion. Like, I don't do the whole, like, speaking for the sake of speaking thing. Like, I really don't care. Like, you want to message me, but the conversation is not going to last more than a minute. I'm going to be so honest. You can watch a YouTube short, come back on the message. I'm not on the message anymore, bruv. I can't lie. And I respond to everyone. I respond to everyone. So that's saying a lot from me. Like, that's saying a lot from me. Like, you don't even have to do the extra mile thing. Like, this is what YouTube is, though. Like, a lot of people do the thing of, like, to do that specifically so they can keep people cool with them. And basically be like, oh, but, like, the last time I shouted you, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We could be cordial. We could be cool. We could all be cool. I don't want enemies. I didn't even want the Nico Minton thing to happen. But if something has to happen, something has to happen. It is what it is. Like, I'm just someone who likes to keep to myself, to be honest. I wanted to collab with as many people as possible. And when I originally broke onto the scene, I wanted to, like, collaborate with as many people as possible, make as many streams, and see what we can do with collabs. And when you start collabing, not only does it take a toll, but it's like, it becomes very forced. Very, very forced. Like, a lot of like, you can tell when you're on stream with someone, whether someone wants to do the stream and whether the video is going to be good or the stream is going to be good. There's some people that are like, I've been left hanging out to dry before. There's people I've shouted for streams before, like in the past. They've agreed to come on the stream. Send them the link. They ignore the whole thing. And then they come back later on and be like, oh, sorry, I missed it. This and this. Shut up. Just shut up, man. Like, I'm not trying to hear. There's no excuse. Unless it's an emergency, there's no excuse. And the reason why I say that is because you agreed to go on. So if you agreed to do something, you should remember it regardless. Don't leave someone hanging out to dry just because you've made it to a certain point in your career, which is why you don't see me. Like, if you've seen me do a one-off collab with some people or, like, whatever, and you never see me speak to them again, There's a reason why. Like it happens on YouTube. It's a very normal thing to happen. It's very normal. That's what I had to learn. It's normal. It's a normal thing. It's not a shot. It's normal. But let's make it normal then. If we're gonna make it normal, let's really make it normal. Let's not associate ourselves with each other. Because what's the point? Why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting my time? Like it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. Biggie versus Tupac type beef into football. It gets ridiculous half the time as well when people start like taking sides for the sake of taking sides. What's it called? I love the have you on my channel. We should collab. All right, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. To be honest, if you want to work, man, set up a weekly appointment. Both my stick to the schedule. We have to prove each other though to make the conversation interesting. Like this is the thing. It depends on the collab. Like if you want to do a weekly show with someone, the stream, like your first stream has to be good, man. Like first stream has to be good. Like it has to look good on camera. But like it depends on the fucking. It just depends. Like I agree though with the sentiment of like if you fuck with each other, you can collab. Because if you fuck with each other, usually you're good on camera. It's not because you're good on camera for the sake of being good on camera. It's because you actually fuck with each other. It's like simple as that. Chat. Is that a W opinion? I didn't even want a Nico comments. I think it's the same guy that's been begging for someone to send for him. You're just waiting for the chance to fry someone. I was waiting for Nico to get drawn out publicly because once he started it, it was like, okay, I'm waiting. I will draw you out. You've made it a problem. I mean, no, I don't want a problem. I don't want a problem. Like, it works both ways. I want you on my show, but when you ask to return favour, it's exactly those things you just said. That I'm washing my hair or doing my sock drawer is peak. Like, bro, it's the ones where it's like the promise to go on the show and I'm just being left hanging because a man has a platform. And I don't collab with people as well, by the way. No matter how cool I am with you, where like you try to walk over my opinion, or you try and like, if I'm on a show with you, and you try and like brush away my comments sort of thing because I'm not a strong enough character on the show or whatever, or I'm like, the comments didn't really matter. You try and like move on the topic, try and take over the show or whatever. I don't collaborate with you for a reason, like with them type of people, because like, why would I? Why would I collaborate with you? Like, I'm only gonna collaborate with people if like I know they're cool. We've had a good show before. We haven't, even if we haven't collabed recently, like, or we've always just maintained being cool. Even the basis of not collabing of recently, we haven't had to need to collab as a reason to stay cool with each other. Like, it's as simple as that. You don't have to. Like you don't talk to everyone that you know in life on a regular basis. You talk to whoever you talk to, and you maybe get the occasional support from someone else, and you maybe get like, for example, let's say like you've hit a subscriber milestone, you post it. You might hear from a YouTuber that you haven't spoken to in time. That's just showing you support because they're a real one. It's not because of anything else. They're just a real one. That you don't have to speak to me on a regular basis. But they congratulate because they're happy. They're like, congrats, man. That was really good of you. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers I can say I don't speak to on a regular, or we've collaborated once, we haven't collaborated, and be like, we're cool. But we didn't even have to collab to be cool. Like, we're just cool. We don't talk. But it's something like someone does something good, you can be like, oh, well done, man. Cool, whatever. And I'd rather that than collaborate with you, but you try and walk over it. Like, I'd rather that than a forced collab any day. And not collab and we're cool any day. Because you actually don't really need collabs like that on YouTube, because once you get the big collab on YouTube, yes, that stream is specifically going to do well. Yes. Are your other streams going to do well? It doesn't make a fucking difference to your live viewers. Only you make a difference to your live viewers. Only you make a difference to the consistency of viewers on your fucking videos. Because they're not going to be on your stream all the time. They're not going to be on your videos all the time. It's how you construct it. At least I can speak for my channel anyway. That's how my channel's gone. I'm not trying to fucking get a collab, so then, after this collab, my numbers are going to go like that. That's not, I know that's not how life works. I know the game. It's because they're on the fucking channel. Like, it's simple as that. That's how. If you're going to see a bigger character that's gone on your channel that has more subscribers, more people are watching them because they're dedicated to them. They might go and subscribe to you because they like you as well, but
yeah,
like You don't need to rely on the collab all the time.
Yeah, for everyone it's different, isn't it? For some people, they get that collab and then they're able to just progress from there. And some people, it's not like that. Like that's the thing about YouTube, and it's part of the reason why I'm just like not so hung up on it anymore. It's like, bro, YouTube, bro, you could do everything right and still not make it. Like it is what it is. Like it's very cutthroat in that way because it's one of the few jobs where the work you put in doesn't necessarily affect the outcome as such. Because, bro, you can look all across YouTube. There'll be people with millions of subscribers with like 100 videos, you know, and then there'll be people with like 5,000 videos with like 10K. You know, it's not necessarily just the work you put in. It's also like a bunch of other factors which you have no control over. You know, like YouTube can just decide to just push someone's video randomly, and it goes crazy, and then they just have hype from there, and it goes on. Like it's not necessarily just you upload more, you get more subscribers thing. Like it's just not how that works. And even like me, like I've uploaded like 400 videos on this channel and I've got 1.5k. There's some people like 400 videos who aren't at 1k yet. You know, so like
Yep.
I'm not gonna act like I'm not blessed to be like where I am even on YouTube, because like not many people even get to 1,000 subs in the first place, especially without promo. Because Lord knows I got to 1k without any fucking promo. It was on the strength of me uploading videos. But it's just one of those things where it's like, bro, you can make the best content in the world. If people don't watch, they don't watch. You know, it's your success is predicated on other people choosing to watch your content, not how good your content is. You know, if it's just what the media type, it's just what media is about. You know, it's not like electrical work where it's like you do a good job, you get paid. You know, it's not like a corporate job where you do the job well and you get direct benefits from doing the job well. Like, no, it's not like that at all. You could upload the worst content in the world and get viewership. Some of the worst people in the world have either the most money or the most media power, bro. It's just how it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on how you feel about the football terrorists or how you feel about Lee Gunner or however you feel about any of these people, bro, look how fucking successful they are on YouTube, bro. Like, you could think, like, if you think Lee Gunner's an awful person, which you can feel however you want, I don't really care. If you think Lee Gunner's an awful person, he's also awfully successful on YouTube. My man is doing YouTube as a full-time job. No matter how much you think about what you think about the football terrorists, about Terry, whether you think he's grifting or whether you think he's all of that shit, however I felt about Henry Wright when I made my video, bro, he's killing it. And shout out to him. He's killing it. You know what I'm saying? I've got no hate in my heart for anyone who's successful on YouTube, because if you're successful on YouTube, then you deserve it. You know, that's always going to be my mindset, because you're willing to do what the other people want to get to where you are. But it doesn't mean they're good people. You know, it doesn't mean their content's great. It doesn't mean that, you know, they're just this perfect being who had to have everything go well for them in order to make it. That's not how YouTube works. So the more time I go on about it, the more time I get older and I just learn more about life, the more I'm less stressed about it, because like people told me I make good content, bro. I was making good content for like 2 years before I even got to this chapter of YouTube. You know, all I needed was a video to show people that I made good content. And it's like, I just have to keep doing that. Whenever it happens, it happens. But I'm not about to trip over it. Like, you know, it's not that big of a deal for me. It'll be interesting to just see how it goes. But I mean, not doing consistent collabs or not affiliating yourself with anyone directly, you're not going to grow as quickly as that, because if you affiliate yourself with someone, that's instantly going to get those viewers on your side. Like if you become an avid Rants disciple or an avid fucking, I don't know, who's a Tottenham YouTuber, like Last Word on Spurs, like Ricky Sachs or something like that, or, you know, someone, if you're not an avid disciple of them, their viewers ain't gonna fuck with you.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. So making content on your own, it's a lot harder to gain a fan base. But at the same time, once you gain that fan base, it's great because they're like, I don't know, I think soldiers is too harsh of a term, but like they're like your mini soldiers, isn't it? You know, like they're just your guys. You built up that on your own, and it's sick. Like Expressions, as Chillin said, Expressions literally, he'll never fall off. because he built up his channel. Yeah, sure, he had help from this person and that person, but the core foundation of his YouTube channel is he built himself. You know what I'm saying? He built it to a point where he could then get help from other people, but he had to build it himself first.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
facts.
yeah. So it's just I've never really I don't know. I said this on a video I uploaded like a couple months ago about how like football YouTubers love to complain about their viewers as if their viewers are the problem and not the content they upload. But at the end of the day, you got to decide what you want for yourself in it as a content creator. Do you want to do the gimmick thing? Do you want to do the character thing? You know, Bruce Wayne to Batman, or are you gonna just make content that you want to make? You know, act how you want to act, be who you are, because we know which one grows your channel quicker, which one doesn't. But at the end of the day, it takes more energy, it takes a lot more psychological capability to have to play a character after working a 9 to 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't work a 9 to 5 and then work overtime and then come home and then become a character. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. It's not good for my health, innit? So yeah, more time. I'm just gonna do what I do. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And bro, to anyone who makes it playing a character, salute to you. I've got no problem with people doing that because they're willing to do something I'm not willing to do to make it. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, fair enough. I hear that. You see the chat moving mad, the viewers are watching, everyone's getting mad giddy, there's a lot to it. Reaction commentary out. Yeah. Next season will be insane for me. Yeah,
God
expressions is one. Using this football as some football season almost a trial period for my channel. I feel like I can do so much next season. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nice.
But they are there for you. Creating a channel and getting viewers solo means that they are there for you as the greatest compliment. Yeah,
Facts.
and that's why I'm more appreciative of like the small core we have. And I mean that in a respectful way because it is a small core. It's not an insult to you guys. It's more of a I don't know. So there's a generalization of what my channel is. It hasn't really grown that much in like despite what the subscribers say. My channel hasn't really grown that much, but what I like is seeing the same people all the time. Every time I go live, the few times I do go live now, I see the same people. So that's more of what I appreciate rather than seeing the man that's just there for the certain type of video or the certain fucking like certain whatever. Like it's or just when West Ham lose or whatever. Like just I don't care. I don't care. I guess like from that side of this thing of like you like that side of me complaining, but it's like I'm more just like it when I'm turning on my StreamYard, going live, I see the same people. They're modded for a reason, like certain times. So like I appreciate I can't lie, because it means that I'm doing something right to some people. Like if I was completely shit, I'd be getting 0 views, fucking every stream, every video, etc. Like I feel like there's nothing I would have changed in hindsight what to do with my channel because it's also not too late to change. But there's nothing I would have changed like in terms of like the way I try to do content or the way I've tried to do because I haven't really changed the content that much. I've just tried to add in a mix this year. I've tried to I don't know, try to have a blend. And
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just slowly going to transition the content, but it is going to be a slow transition because one, I don't have time, but also two, I want to make the video at the right time. There's a video I've been waiting to make for like 2-3 months now, and I'm thinking about making this week if I have time. If not, it'll be next week. So
Nice. I'll be looking forward to that.
yeah, it's nothing special. I've just had the idea in my head for time, but it's just like I have an alternative opinion to most people on YouTube when it comes to looking at football, but also with the way I look at general footballing opinions. So I want to tackle things different rather than just going for the same thing all the time. I feel like everyone, and this is not really to the purpose. To the fault of the current YouTubers that are doing well, but it's also the current fault of the way the internet is. If you have a certain opinion on even a club, a manager, a player, etc., you have to be on one side of the fence and do this and jump to this side and jump to this side and whatever. That's kind of the problem now. it's got to be this versus this because of the opinion on something, and it's like there's also the other angle of like man that just play defense all the time and don't stand for anything, and that's what the internet kind of has become. It's like
I don't stand for no boy. I don't stand for no boy.
nah, yeah. But it's more of a case of like, for example, if I'm cussing someone this week and I'm saying get him out my club, just an example. The next week they have like the best performance of their life. I'm like, bro, this guy has to start every game. Like, love it, bro. Now what you mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm more talking about that. Like, I want to tackle things different because I want to talk football. This is with all due respect to people on YouTube, but I just want to talk football again. If we're talking football, if we're going to talk football, let's talk football. Let's not do the whole thing of like we have to one up each other all the time.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with the sentiment because to be fair, this is a video I thought about making, but like obviously now I'm going down the more like skitty kind of route. I just haven't. To be fair, I might just give you a bunch of ideas post to show and you can use them if you want to. But I wanted to talk about how like it's okay to be a flip flop because like that's how because people look at flip flop. I don't mean like one day or this, next day or that, and then you keep reversing and flip. I mean, like if you have a stance here, and then you get proven wrong, it's okay to say you're wrong and to just change, you know. And like that's like, and people will label you being a flip flop. I remember, and it didn't piss me off, but like I found it funny because, like, as an example, when we first signed Xavi Simons, and even what was happening with the Kudus situation, but what was happening with Xavi Simons is when he was trying to get used to the Prem and he was performing really badly because he couldn't. And I was like, yo, this guy, I can't lie, he's playing like shit, you know. And at the time, I wanted Sarr to play in the 10 because obviously he can press and all this kind of stuff. But like we just looked like a different team. But I'm not going to get into the footballing reasons. But the whole point is that I was saying Xavi wasn't performing well and he could potentially have been a flop. And fast forward to now, he's a lot more acclimatized to the Premier. He's performing a lot better. And he's looking like our best player at times when he's on the pitch. And I mentioned on, I think, a Spurs Kings TV stream that I think this was like, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. But we were talking about Maddison coming back. And I was like, I can't lie. I wouldn't isolate Maddison, but I'd be looking to sell him because obviously getting older, coming back from an ACL injury. It's not like he's fucking Ronaldo when it comes to the gym. Like he's gonna go home and instead of doing extra gym hours, he's gonna go play darts, bro. You know, like he's not. He'll do what's required, but he's not an after hours kind of brother. And like he's not a really athletic, physical guy anyway. So I feel like he's just not gonna be able to keep up with the pace and the physicality of the league after coming off an ACL injury. So I would have rather Xavi Simons and Kulusevski run the 10. And I had someone in there calling me a flip-flop because of my opinions about Xavi at the start of the season. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm a flip-flop. Cool. Like, okay. I made that opinion when I first signed him, but it's like people would use that term itself and they'll just label it, like they'll misuse it, but it's just a term that they'll use when you switch your opinion. It's like, but switching your opinion when you have more evidence doesn't make you a flip-flop. It means you've owned and you've taken accountability, you've owned that you're wrong. Like, what am I supposed to call everyone else flip-flops who believed in Thomas Frank? Like, no. Like, I just made a prediction and the prediction came all right. It doesn't mean everyone else is flip-flopping. It's just as more time goes on, they've gotten more evidence, they decide to change their opinion. That's just all it is. And it's like, everyone's so quick here to do the finger pointing, you know? You were right, you were wrong, all of this. And it's obviously it's most prevalent on like panel shows and stuff like that. Because like I was watching a catch up before this stream, like because they have a live now or they've maybe ended live already, but it was Ahmed basically roasting box office because obviously United just beat Tottenham. And he was talking about how like obviously the players are shit and like Thomas Frank is shit and what's the point of Tottenham and all this stuff and there's no big six and it's like obviously it's the stereotypical Tottenham cooking shit. And like what I just found funny about it is like I said all of this in September on that same channel. Like, I can go back to September where I was saying I don't believe in Thomas Frank and the performances of the players aren't that great and all this stuff and people was on that, not only just on the panel, like Ahmed's one of those people, like people on the panel, people in the chat was was talking crazy, like, yo, Elijah, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? And Thomas Frank's such a great manager, and look at you guys, you're third in the league, and you're beating all these teams. I'm like, yo, just relax. All right, let's just relax. But like, am I gonna go start calling him a flip flop? No, because A, it's panel shows, so they don't really give a fuck about the type of logic anyway. But B, it's because once you get more evidence as to what's going on, yeah, your opinion's going to change about it. Now, like I said before, panel shows, there's no logic in it. It's just you just cook the team because that's what panel shows are. But I just find it funny that it's like it's flip-flopping when it's convenient. You know, like people love to call you a flip-flopping, insinuate flip-flopping. But then when other people do it, it's not flip-flopping. You know, it's always just depending on who you like. Like I've never seen a Lee Gunner fan call Lee Gunner flip-flop. I've never seen a fucking Mark Goldbridge fan called Mark Goldbridge a flip-flop. I've never seen a Sava fan call Sava a flip-flop. I've never seen like that. If you fuck with a YouTuber, you don't call them a flip-flop if they change their opinion, but you just agree with them. And it's if anything, that's why I like my audience, bro, because that man will call me a flip-flop all the time. That man will call me a shit YouTuber. that man will tell me I'm a hypocrite. That man will roast me to oblivion. And it's like, bro, I like that, to be fair. Sometimes they go a bit far in terms of they try to say TOS shit and they try and get my channel nuked. But I'm trying to regulate that. I'm trying to find a way to regulate that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nate G. But for the most part, that man like they'll call me out. And the fact that they feel comfortable enough to disagree with me and to call me out and to know that A, I won't time them out, B, I won't ban them, C, I won't like insult them personally or roast them. You know what I'm saying? And D, I'll actually safety pause on the DAO, but I'll actually like take their point into account and try and counter it and have a conversation. I think they appreciate that more because like I don't give a fuck about people being flip-flops. I've never cared because like if people call me a flip-flop, fine. If people call me a fake Spurs fan, fine. People calling me the Spurs League Gunner, bruv. I mean, you're about 10 skin tones off. But like, cool. If you want to, that's fine. I mean, are you going to sub to me like you man sub to him? I'd appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It is what, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, man, they were telling me, my own audience are telling me I fell off. You know what I'm saying? Man, they were telling me I fell off, bro. That's my audience. Them are not honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man they just be talking shit. But I like that, bro, because the last thing I ever want to do, is do the authoritarian thing. You know, like to have the keys where it's like I'm dangling the keys. Oh, flip flop this, flip flop that. Look at this YouTuber, he's a flip flop. Look at this YouTuber, he's a flip flop. That shit is corny, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, this whole flip flop thing is corny. Once it'd be one thing if out of nowhere I just start saying, you know what, Thomas Frank is the man. He's such a good manager. We need to keep him. We're gonna beat Arsenal under Arteta in like 6 years if we keep Thomas Frank. Then you can say, cool, flip flop thing in it, because like, bro, you've been peddling this Frank out shit for months. But like, come on, what are we doing here? Everyone wants so badly to have something over a YouTuber. It's like, bro, we're people just like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're watching the same game. We just have different opinions, bro. You know, and being a flip-flop, I can't lie, bro. Like, I'll do what my mum used to do is raise the flip-flop and smack your head with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do that if you want to, but I'm a strong man. It will leave a mark, fam. You know what I'm saying? It will leave like a little, you won't bleed or nothing, but you definitely will have like a mild concussion depending on if it's a wooden sandal or not. But like, we need to stop this flip-flop nonsense, man. Like, bro, evidence will trump everything. Evidence will trump everything.
Bro, that's not flip-flopping. Anyway, that's not flip-flopping. Like, people need to know what flip-flopping is. And then as you kind of alluded to earlier, it's like people like misuse the term. It's not flip-flopping. Like, it's when and the key thing you said, which is what isn't flip-flopping, is admitting when you were wrong. To then be like, I changed my opinion. Because that's what I do on this channel. And certain people still hang on to my old opinion because you choose what you want to listen to, which is why I said last week on last week's show, you can't win as a football YouTuber because in the most respectful way possible, some of you might not comment on my fan cams are fucking stupid. Like, genuinely fucking stupid because you hear what you want to hear. Because You are literally you comment on videos for a reason because you've taken a part of what I said. It'd be like, but you said this like this, but this was your guy. Shut the fuck up. How about listen to the whole video? And actually, if you're going to click on a video, have the ability to pay attention to a whole video and rather not the 30 seconds. If you want to do all of that, go on TikTok, go on doom scroll, and go and brain rot yourself to sleep. Do not comment on my shit being like, you said this a few months ago. This used to be your guy. And I'm not going at you, AJ, because I know you said the Ward-Prowse thing last week. But if somebody did that seriously in my comments, talk about, but you used to rate Ward-Prowse. You wanted Ward-Prowse at West Ham. Yeah. Hello. I'm
That's before he played football. Before he played football in the West Ham shirt. Yeah, sure.
No,
of course.
so the first season I allowed him because he played our position. Then when he got loaned down, came back, I was like, fuck this guy because he's Potter's guy. And he kept playing him every game and he was shit. I'm allowed to change my opinion based on performances and based on my criteria of giving people a chance. It's quite as simple as that. I judge football the way I've always judged football, and my opinions have never really changed due to me being on camera. It's quite as simple as that. So this whole flip-flop shit, shut the fuck up, go get a life, buy a pint, buy a donut or some shit, and go to sleep. Have a shit. Do normal human things. Don't fucking chat to me about flip-flop. Yeah, get a job, get a life. Simple as that. Simple as that. And allow it. Your core will fuck with you and stick by you for the long term, and that means more, in my opinion. It does. It means more worth a Trent. Building my fan base is too sick. But when you build your fan base, you have reoccurring people.
The 3M streams, the fact that I can go, it's crazy. I can go live at any point in the day, yeah. And I'm not saying I'm going to have bare viewers. I'll probably have it could be between 5 and 10, but I'll have an active chat at any time. That's one of the most blessed things in the world. Like, bro, imagine just going live whenever you want to go live and you'll still have an active chat. That's one of the biggest blessings I could ever ask for in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's sick. And I wouldn't have it any other way, even if it's 10 people. Bro, some of you, man, can't get 10 friends to your birthday party. You know what I'm saying? And you want to clown 10 people in the chat. You might know weirdos, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be happy as fuck.
This show is good to listen to, given one of the treadmill at the moment. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying. This is a good conversation. Glad you're enjoying. If we win the league, I'll happily admit I'm wrong about Arteta last season, spotted about the flip-flopping. Yeah, it's with evidence in it, based on your own criteria. Yeah. If they reach your criteria, you're allowed to change your mind. I can't believe I'm saying this. I feel like it's basic common sense, but it's the internet. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. It's a normal human trait. Facts. As long as you acknowledge, by the way, you have to acknowledge when you're changing your mind, I've changed my mind. That is the main thing. And it's a very small part of the sentence. But if you just act like nothing ever happened, this is where I have the criticism of the general football discourse. Yeah. No, you must address what you said previous, and because people will rewatch your channel. And then you get taken out of context, and then you will get clipped. Simple as that. I can't remember.
You know, everyone said I fell off, bro. You know what I'm saying? My channel's done, bro.
When I went to your comments, I was like, bro, this is such a typical Elijah comment section. Your fans are funny, bro. Yeah, that's because you and Mike's have a real fan base. Yeah, it's true, bro. People in my comments cook me all the time. It's mainly for my forehead or when West Ham lose. It's even one of the two. It's very intense. I've had that all my life. You got a fat forehead and West Ham are shit. It's that's 22 years of my life summed up, basically. You don't have a stand base. I hate stands. I will always hate. I hate stands with every single person. You see,
I don't think I'll ever have a stand in my life. I don't think I'll ever have one.
The way I'm you can't stand me. I'm sorry. If you stand me, you can't. You just stop watching, please.
If you stand up next to me, you're already taller, bro.
There's always one joke. There's always one joke. Fuck's sake. Big up, Yasser. The comment said Elijah fell off because there was no notifications.
Yeah, I didn't put notices up. Yeah. They still found my video so early somehow, but even they still found the video, but I fell off anyway. Fuck it, bro.
Yeah. They commented on your video to say you fell off.
Fuck it, man.
10 skin tones off, nearly fell off the treadmill. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't lie. He has a better hairline than he can. Fuck's sake.
True.
Flip-flop is a football banter buzzword that people are, for some reason, afraid to be called. That's why these people will stand on and die on weird heels. Yeah, as long as you're not stubborn in what you do. I never said that. I never changed my mind. I
Well,
never changed my mind. Like,
with the
or whatever,
Nikes
like-
too, they cost a little bit, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
you're allowed to address when you change your mind. Just address when you did it. Don't just casually be like, yeah, this guy's shit. And last week you're like, yeah, this guy's sick. No, address what you said, bro. Like, don't fucking just like change up on it, bro. Like, do you know what my biggest problem? This is why I can't be in this scene though. Because my biggest problem in life here is I remember everything. I remember everything people say, yeah, and because I remember more than what they remembered, I'm the one that they gaslight me into thinking I didn't remember what you just said. No, I remember what you said. Just because I haven't got the specific timestamp of the video of what you just said, yeah, that doesn't mean you didn't say it. Like, I'm not making it up. Like, I didn't just come up with it for no reason. Like, the fat forehead has use, bro. It's not just there for design, bro. It's not just there because of DNA. It has something there. And yes, I grabbed my headphones instead of my head because I'm stupid, but that's not the point. Like, and there's something
So
there.
much for what's supposed to be there, bro. So much for that, bro.
It's there instead, isn't it? My favorite is last season you said this lot. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate that shit. It was like when what's it called? When Nuno came to West Ham, just an example. He exiled Ward-Prowse, and people were like to me, but you exiled Ward-Prowse, that's your guy. Brother, he hasn't been my guy for like 2 years. Like, give it a rest. Like, give it a rest. For fuck's sake, man. Like, do you like Jeremy Kyle? I do. It's so funny. It's funny you commented. I was literally watching a video the other day on like why Jeremy Kyle ended. Like,
Oh, is
I was
it?
literally- I was watching a video on that the other day because I was like, I never watched the show. I just see the clips.
Now Maury is fucking funny because it's so stupid. That's another conversation for another day, but fucking Maury.
Fuck's sake. They're giving up their time and choosing to listen to you. It's good. Oh yeah, bro. That's why I encourage hate comments on my channel anyway. I encourage hate comments on my channel. It's good to have hate comments for me. The reason why is because, one, I've already heard your comment before millions of times. Second of all, you're contributing to the community. Like, so, yeah. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Not publicity, but you get what I mean. Facts, E, when you were playing that superhero game or whatever, that was I redirected you late. A man just there live playing a game for hours.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like literally, I go live at whatever point, bro. If madam don't know, Saturday night / Sunday morning, or because I work during the night, I come back and I go live about 3 a.m. Bro, we just be turning up in that bitch, bro. I'm gonna say we get bad numbers. Like sometimes we'll have like 20 man in there, you know, which I'm ultra blessed for, but that doesn't happen too often. Usually it's between 10 and 20 people in there. But we just be vibing, you know what I'm saying? The chat be lit. We just be chilling. You know, it's great for international fans as well because it's a lot more of a friendly time for them. You know, because friendly times for us is not friendly times for all international fans, depending on how far away from England you are. So it's nice to, you know, be able to talk with the international fans a lot more, to chop it up with them, and maybe just the people who don't sleep and they live in England. You know, but it's sick. Personally, it's sick, and it's things like that I've always got to be grateful for. You know, just being able to just do whatever, and I'll still have some people there, innit? Like it's pretty sick.
Fair enough. Like I can't lie. If I was actually properly into gaming, I'd probably do the same. Like. Man can sit me and watch me play Football Manager maybe for a bit, but it'll be FM24, bro. I can't lie. I'm not playing that shitty new game. Like, that's the only game I play now. I still play FM24, yes, I do. I do still play FM24. I do not care because FM26 is shit. And I waited 2 years for that shit. So, fuck gaming. Like, simple as that. I don't play any other games anymore. Yeah, until I get an old console with all the old FIFAs, it's fuck gaming for now.
We'll put our YouTube money in a pool to buy Nintendo Wii.
Might as well, bro. Might as well, bro. Bro, it's fuck's sake.
You can, Yasa, you can fit your Stream Deck on his forehead, bro. Hey, that's crazy. You see my Stream Deck? Mine's the mini one. Yasa has one twice this size. Like that's the actual Stream Deck size. Mine's the mini size because the other one was like £200.
Fuck's sake. You're telling me I got a £200 fucking Stream Deck on my forehead? Is this what your man said?
You'll have space for probably both our Stream Decks combined. No cap.
Okay,
Probably.
brilliant stuff. So the tech on that, You are not bulky. Remember the envelope for it. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because that's why Mike's a Nuno out because he dropped Ward-Prowse. Yeah, completely. I'm not even Nuno out or Nuno in. I just don't give a fuck anymore. It's that I've said it multiple times. The whole incident ruined the whole being a manager out, being a manager in thing. Like it's just they have to like stand on again. You have to be like do this and that. I never wanted the manager in the first place, so therefore I do not care. Get him like if I say get him out now, get someone worse. But I didn't want him in the first place, and I don't like him. That's my whole opinion. But yeah, people are like, well, why didn't you do this and do this? Yeah, because that opinion that you're bringing up in the comment section is a 2-year-old opinion. It's a 2-year-old opinion. But you said this, so you must be wrong about everything in the world. I also said Ben Johnson was shit. I also said Calvin Phillips would be shit a year and a half before he signed for West Ham. I've said a lot of things that are right as well. Does that mean I'm a genius? No, you're not going to give me credit for being a genius.
Oh, Calvin Phillips was at West Ham.
Bro, for like 6 months, and he was fucking shit.
Fair. I didn't even know he was at West Ham. Fucking. To be fair, man, bro, my football. That's another thing I get cooked about, bro. By my chat, my football knowledge is actually dirt, bro. Is dirt. And to be fair, I've always said it, so it's not like it's some like mad revelation. But like, fam, my football knowledge is absolutely woeful, bro. And it's, I get roasted by my chat all the time, bro. These men will never let me live it down, bro. There was one time, yeah, I forgot that it was Emery that won the 3 in a row with Sevilla, the Europa Leagues. Oh my god, I was getting roasted for like 20 minutes, bro. It wasn't funny. I didn't find it funny personally, but that's because I was the butt of the joke, bro. But I would tell you, bro, my chat, them man are so fucking jarring, bro. It's so fucking jarring, I swear. And my guys were the jarring, man.
It's like one fuck up and it's long day. Whole original Xbox, bro. I'm getting that 360, and I'm getting all the old FIFAs. I just need to save up. To be fair, it probably doesn't cost that much, but
Nintendo Wii's gonna be expensive. But I don't know about an Xbox.
Yeah, like I want to get an Xbox, like because I want to go back to how I used to play. Because I have a PlayStation 4, I haven't used it for time, but before I had a PlayStation 4, I had Xbox 360. And I used to play just old FIFAs like career modes. I don't have to do anything else. I just have to play career mode. I will just play the old career mode. I even do old kickoff games against the CPU like the old days. I do not care. I just want to play the old FIFAs, and that's what I want to do. I will keep that shit clean. I'll actually take care of that because my PlayStation's gathering dust right now. So it's kind of I don't use it anyway. So who gives a fuck? I might buy the old FIFAs that. For the PlayStation 4 as well. I
got a PlayStation 2 just chilling there as well.
Oh, I used to have a PlayStation 2 as well. Oh my god.
What I might do one time, if I have some time off. Well, to be fair, actually, I want time off until like next Sunday. But if I have some time, I might see if I'm able to set up my PlayStation 2 and like do a stream where either do a stream or maybe I'll do a stream and I'll do a video, but like I'll do some form of content where I'm playing like an old PES, or if I'm playing like a Crash Bandicoot or something like that. I might do something like that for a stream. Hopefully people fuck with it, but that'll be pretty sick. Like, or if I do a Tottenham career mode, I'll do one on PlayStation 2, bro, on like PES 2013. So that's like the last season we had Gareth Bale, because I think it was a 2013, and that's the last season Bale's at Tottenham. So I could literally do an old career mode, or I could do like an old manager mode on PES 2013 on the PlayStation 2 of Tottenham, back when right before we actually had the Poch run, before we had the Poch run, since we're going to be in the Championship next season, the club's going to die. Might as well just revisit better times, innit? Actually,
you might as well like that. It's more enjoyable than the now, bro. I don't care what people say, bro. Elijah, most of these football content creators, ball knowledge is arse. I'd be real. At least you're honest about not knowing something. Yeah, because a lot of these men just put on a persona like they actually know football. They don't.
Fair.
Simple as that. So many old games still work. It's too fun. Yeah, man. I need to proper go back to my nostalgia bag. I can't lie. I always told my chat I'm not the person to be discussing tactics with. I can openly admit that. Fair. Do you know what it is with me? I can discuss a lot of things. So here's what I would say. Like, a lot of people will get criticized for only knowing the Premier League because they pretend to know other leagues. Facts. That is a fact. But what I do is I do know a lot about the Prem, but what I also know about a lot is teams outside the Big Six. My outside of the Big Six knowledge is very up there, in my opinion. But I will not. If you're going to ask me about what did Deportivo do in this year, I'm like, I've got no fucking clue, mate. I don't care. Like my La Liga knowledge doesn't go past the big three teams, realistically, and Sevilla's Europa League history, etc. Like when it comes to like outside of Prem knowledge, it's there, but it's not there. It's there in my era of watching the Champions League as a kid. It doesn't go past that. It doesn't go past the Champions League. Whereas I will know a lot about English football history, but it will go more than Big Six and stuff like that as well. Like, that's what. But I will also not pretend like I know things I don't know. Like, if I have not watched a player, if I've not heard of a player, I will tell you I've not heard of this guy before, the only time I know him is from this game or some shit. If he's from Football Manager, I will know about it, and I will tell you he's good on FM. Have I watched him in real life? Fuck no.
That's what it is for me, except it's just Tottenham. That's it. Like when a player signs, and they're like, or when a manager joins, they're like, oh, do you rate this guy? Like, because I know obviously with Thomas Frank being share, I was like, oh, what manager would you bring in? I don't fucking know. Bro, I'm not watching Atalanta every week to find out what Gasperini's like. You know, and I wasn't watching Dortmund back when they made the Champions League final and Terzic was manager. I wasn't watching. Nagelsmann has been a manager. At this point, I don't even believe he's real. I don't believe he actually exists. I think it's a fake name because I've heard Nagelsmann for about 7 years, and his brother's always fucking available. I swear to God, he's not real. But it's all these managers, Allegri is another one, bro. All these managers, bro. I'm not studying these man, bro. I'm not studying their teams. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, like, bro, all I can judge them is what they do at Spurs, innit? When it comes to players specifically, I can look at players from other teams and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to really breaking down a game, I can only really do that for Tottenham games because I'm not worried about what McAllister's doing for Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? I don't care that unless he's playing against Tottenham, it's not really a major concern for me, bro, because that's Liverpool. I don't care. You know, I'm not very worried about what Declan Rice does for Arsenal. Fuck them both. Fuck the club and fuck Declan Rice. I don't give a shit. You know, not only does he play for the Ops, he's playing again. I'm going to be playing him in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's fuck the Ops. That's the way I look at it. I only care about Tottenham. I only care about what my players can do for me. You know, so I can break down, and I watch these man every week. I watch these man twice a week because of the champs. So, like, I know what the players are capable of. I know what the players can do. I know what these men are good at, what they're not good at. I can break down how I can even look at how these men think. I know what these men are thinking when they play because I know if they're smart players or if they're flipping stupid. I just know. Like Romero is an idiot. You know what I'm saying? He's a great player, but he's a flipping idiot, bro. So like I know what's going through his head when he makes stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Tell's just a dumbass. He's another one. He's stupid as well. You can just tell when you watch him play. No pun intended. Let's say I could do tactical breakdowns for Tottenham. You're gonna ask me about fucking, I don't know, bruv. About what's the left back at Brentford? Henry, bruv. Man like Horrid Henry, bro. I don't know. Yes, I don't know, bro. Heitinger signed as a coach as a number 2 to Thomas Frank. What do you think he can do for Spurs? I don't know, bruv. I didn't even know the brother's name until he joined us. I don't know. Okay, you
didn't know Johnny Heitinger from like Everton days, like when he played Everton?
No, actually, maybe I didn't realize it was that brother though. To be fair, now that you mentioned he played for Everton, he was a centre back, innit?
Yeah,
right back. Okay, now I recognize the name.
Play both, yeah.
Now I recognize the name, but I'm not gonna connect the dots. Like, bro, that's Merseyside Blue, bro. That's not Everton. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little jit playing football games. That's where that was from, bro. I remember him being a dickhead who was slow as shit but strong as shit on PES 29. You know, 2009. That's what I know Heitinger from. You know, what can he do for Spurs? I don't know. What, play centre back? We need a centre back. Romero suspended. Get on the pitch. You know, what are we doing here, bro? I don't know. What fucking the ins and outs of what Alex Iwobi is doing for Fulham. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I don't watch Fulham every week. Iwobi is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's related to JJ Okocha. But apart from that, he used to play for the Ops too. Fuck you. You know, that's what I can't be asked with everyone being all these fucking everyone being all these wizards when it comes to football, bro. There's only like a couple man I've seen who like genuinely know too much football for their own good, and one of them is Alfie, another one is Melon, bro. Yeah, that man, they're nerds. All right, when it comes to football specifically, because they're dumb in every other aspect. But when it comes to football, these men are smart as shit. All right, there's no stopping these men. These men are just too they're too gone. They love football too much.
It's just come to a point as well where I used to like care about like having the knowledge of football, and I back my knowledge when it comes to football, but I've become so disconnected with the sport. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care to flex any form of fucking knowledge. I don't care. Like, what do you know about this? I can't be asked to get into the fucking opinion right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll give you a bullet point answer. That's the most you're getting from me today. I'm too tired. Like, what did you make of Nuno Espirito's tactics? And I don't care, bro. I don't care. Like, did you watch my video? No. Go watch my video. Like, now that I do YouTube, it's like, go watch my video. Don't ask me outside of fucking YouTube, please. I'm not giving you a breakdown in DMs. I'm not giving you a breakdown like, if you come up to me in real life, yeah. What did you think of the tactics that West Ham United? I don't care, bro. I'm trying to get a drink from the off license. You think my mind is on Nuno's? I was just listening to, like, music sounds better with you in my headphones, like, and I've taken off to talk to you, and you're asking me about Nuno. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care. Do not ask me any questions that can be answered in YouTube if you know me from YouTube. I'm not giving you, like, I can't press, like, add on this one. I can't tell you to click on shit. I'm not like fucking Lee Gunn. I don't farm. I don't have like bare views. I'm not farming views out here. Like we're celebrating getting 50 views on here. You know, like that's what we're celebrating. So for me to tell you to shut the fuck up now, you have to click on my video. Give me my extra view, bro. I'm trying to get to £60, bro. I'm trying to get to £60, so leave me alone in real life, please. Leave me alone. I will farm the views. Run the emulator and play ISS Pro Evo 2. Hey, go to full throttle. Get the Game Boy and play Pokemon. Assassin's Creed, Black Ops, and Mortal Kombat, among others, on the PS2 and Xbox 360. We took that for granted. Bruv, we didn't know what we had. We didn't know what we had until we got old. David Nugent, yeah, bro. David Nugent, that's another person, like, English heritage, bruv. English heritage. Like, know a lot about David Nugent still. Gasparini isn't at Atalanta anymore. He left the joint Roma last summer.
I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah, no, he's been his German manager.
No, so I didn't even know. I didn't know either of those things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. You know, I don't give a fuck, bro. I didn't know he left. I thought he was still beefing Lookman, bro, until he left just now. I didn't realize, bro. He's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. We've gone so far from fans talking as fans, and now we're trying to imitate pundits when we're not. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Certain man think the pundits. Bro, what happened to being a fan? What happened to the essence of, like, trying to create the same vibe that you had when you're talking in school, work, or in a pub, talking about football, or you go football training, you're arguing about your football clubs, or anywhere else where you talk about football? What happened to bringing that essence to YouTube? Like, now we're trying to create Monday Night Football. Allow it, please. He's that fraud that got sent off in the 2010 World Cup for Holland, that ball fraud. You gave Yasser flashbacks. Fuck, man.
My bad.
If you want tactics, go to Melon CFC or Statman Dave. My ball knowledge is slightly above average, but nothing special. Yeah, fair enough. Go to Melon CFC for the Chelsea breakdowns. I don't even know football like that. I just like football. Sometimes it's just liking football, but I don't know. Liking football coincides with knowing football. If you like it that much, you know what I mean.
You like football and you love Chelsea.
Yeah, fair. That's a good one. To be fair, that's a good way of summarizing it. Did you know there's two? I know my man's name. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I thought there was one. I can't lie, Connor. I didn't think there was two. For 5 seconds later, man said they put all the intelligent points into football. I bet them headphones are rusty now, by the way. For context, It was out in the fucking rain, brother. Just my headphones and my speaker both got caught in this rain. Luckily, they both work. They still, I don't know how, because I've had it before. But some of these, I've had headphones like this break before, and it just rained, and then I had to buy new ones because it just didn't turn on anymore. But luckily, this one survived. This one has survived for now, anyway. For now, Mandem, can we speak on our brother AJ Hart, aka Somali Young, the stand-up comedian? Oh yeah, AJ.
AJ Hart. I saw he doesn't even like Kevin Hart.
AJ does not like Kevin Hart. AJ does not like Kevin Hart, as we can see here. But yeah, AJ's changed careers, bro. AJ's changed careers. He's gone from the zoom-in face on his fan cams to being on the stage of a comedy set.
Man, we might as well honor AJ's legacy on YouTube. You know, it's stoppable on his day. You know, this defender struck fear into the attackers. You know, I say got a hat trick of runs. You know,
playable player.
Yeah, playable on his day. You know, just shout out to the Somali Yang, innit? You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing stand up. I mean, I've never seen someone do stand up comedy and be told to sit down, but I guess.
That's a sit back down. What you mean? Sit back down. What you mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, every time AJ does stand up, Kuda scores a goal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down settings.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a joke because when Kuda doesn't score.
Oh yeah, he doesn't score either, but yeah, whenever he has to pull the celebration out every time because he doesn't score. So every time he does score, he has to do the chair because he doesn't score enough.
Oh my days. Speaking of, look, when he joined that lady and Johnny did. He did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why the Kevin Hart stream? I'm not vertically stunted, or so I'd rather not get cooked. We'll leave it there, innit? Max needs to get £60. These London hoes are getting expensive. Bro, £60 don't even, bro, that might as well be TFL money.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
At this point, it might as well be TFL money. You think Max has to pay? This is getting ridiculous. AJ stoppable on his day. He struck fear into the live chat. Striking fear into the live chat's crazy. You know what? Fairs are here to cooking. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's just you don't be a Makeda in it, like just like score one and then just never appear again. Like, you get what I mean? Like, work on the craft. Don't be like who's who's the guys that did Laffy Taffy? You know that tune?
Oh,
don't be like them, man. The one wonders and
one hit wonders and that. Okay, fair.
Or
that's a tune.
In my white sea, in my white sea. Them tunes.
I think I'll do like the yin yang twin shit. You know, that's a banger to the Silento. You know, to be fair, killed his cousin. But yeah, there's a lot of one hit wonders, man. Shit.
There's bad, man. There's a lot. I'd argue Smoke Perp with Aldi because he never topped Aldi again. He was just there. Like, no one can name another Smoke Perp song.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So I'd argue him.
We'd have to look at like the best to worst one hit wonders at some point.
Yeah.
We have to just go over one hit wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
£60 is what am I even talking about? £60 is PS2 money. That is PS2 money. D4L, yep. That was the Franchise Boys, isn't it? Was it the Franchise Boys?
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
Something like that. You say that AJ is a one-set wonder. Hey, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying don't be one.
He is one set because he's done one set and we wonder why he's still doing them.
Hey, that's rude. Drop that straight face. I've got another comedy clip on the weekend, but yeah, I'm preparing a few other sets. That's a red card, Elijah. Bro, it's the way Elijah said it with a straight face, straight after. Just like, we wonder why he's still doing it. Proceeds to take a sip of his drink. You know what else is a red card? I don't know. I don't know. But we are going to end it there, people. Hold on. Do I get to read? Yeah, I can redirect. Okay, we're gonna redirect to.
So
Bro, why does it? It doesn't even come up. It doesn't. I heard that. It doesn't even come up like anyone is live. Legit, it actually doesn't. Oh no, wait, hold on. Is Sarcasm City be live? They're not live. Fuck.
Bro, a rare flawless not being live.
Let me see
Omar's
if
live.
someone. Omar's live. We'll go redirect to Omar.
Okay, that Omar. Yes, my fault. I forgot.
Yeah, Omar's live. So go and say Mike's raid in Omar's chat, and yeah, we will be back. Well, I'm gonna do my fan cam tomorrow for the game. So yeah, that's when I'll be back. Take care and peace.